For decades, whispers of an enigmatic object circling our planet have intrigued conspiracy theorists, astronomers, and UFO enthusiasts alike. Dubbed the Black Knight satellite, this mysterious entity is said to be an ancient alien artifact, a relic from a distant civilization watching over humanity. But is there any truth to these claims, or is the Black Knight merely a product of overactive imaginations and misinterpretations of scientific phenomena? The origins of the Black Knight mystery. The story of the Black Knight can be traced back to the late 19th century. In 1899, the brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla was experimenting with radio signals when he reportedly picked up strange, repeating transmissions. He believed these signals might be of extraterrestrial origin, sparking theories that an unknown object was orbiting Earth. Tesla's findings were largely dismissed by mainstream scientists of his time, but they inspired further research into extraterrestrial signals. Later, in the 1920s, radio operators around the world began detecting unexplained long-delayed echoes LDES, where radio signals sent from Earth would return after an unexplained delay. Some speculated that these echoes were reflections from a massive, unknown object orbiting Earth, possibly the same one Tesla had detected decades earlier. Fast forward to the 1950s, when amateur radio operators claimed to have intercepted signals from an unidentified satellite. During this time, the US and the Soviet Union were in the early stages of their space programs, making the presence of an unidentified satellite particularly perplexing. Some claimed it was not launched by any known nation, fueling speculation that it had extraterrestrial origins. The 1960 discovery and the famous photograph. In 1960, newspapers reported that the U.S. Navy had detected a dark, unidentified object in polar orbit, an orbit typically used by reconnaissance satellites. This was an unusual finding because neither the U.S. nor the Soviet Union had launched any satellites into that trajectory at the time. The object was estimated to be moving at a speed inconsistent with known human-made satellites, further deepening the mystery. Adding to the intrigue, shortly after this discovery, a team of astronomers working in the United Kingdom reported seeing a large, dark, tumbling object in low Earth orbit. They claimed the object did not behave like typical space debris, leading to further speculation about its true nature. The legend gained even more traction in 1998, when astronauts aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour captured a photograph of what appeared to be a dark, tumbling object in orbit. NASA explained it as a piece of thermal insulation that had become detached from the shuttle, but UFO enthusiasts were unconvinced. To them, this was proof that the Black Knight was real. Other alleged sightings and anomalous reports. Over the years, various reports have surfaced of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and mysterious radio signals associated with the Black Knight. Some satellite tracking data has shown unexplained fluctuations in the movement of certain objects in space, leading theorists to speculate that an intelligent force might be controlling them. In the 1970s, a few astronomers claimed to have observed irregular flashes of light in Earth's orbit that could not be attributed to any known satellites or space debris. While some experts dismissed these claims as optical illusions or reflections from space junk, others found the patterns too consistent to be mere coincidences. These accounts have only added to the enigma surrounding the Black Knight. There have also been reports of sudden malfunctions in spacecraft and satellites passing near the suspected Black Knight location. Engineers working for private space companies have recorded instances of signal interference that they could not fully explain, fueling speculation that an unknown object is emitting electromagnetic pulses. Further reports from international space agencies have detailed instances of strange, high-frequency radio emissions coming from an uncharted object in Earth's orbit. Unlike regular space noise, These signals appeared to follow a coded pattern, further deepening the intrigue. Some researchers believe these emissions could be an attempt at extraterrestrial communication, scientific explanations versus conspiracy theories. Despite the excitement surrounding the Black Knight, scientists have provided several plausible explanations for its supposed sightings. One of the most commonly cited possibilities is that the signals detected by Tesla and later radio operators were simply pulsars, natural radio sources emitted by rotating neutron stars. These pulsars were unknown at the time, leading to confusion and speculation about extraterrestrial origins. Additionally, many of the claims about an alien satellite can be linked to space debris. There are thousands of pieces of discarded satellites, rocket stages, and other debris floating in Earth's orbit. The photograph taken in 1998, often cited as proof of the Black Knight, has been debunked as a misidentified thermal blanket lost during a shuttle mission. NASA has also pointed out that space debris, particularly fragments from old satellites and rocket boosters, can often take on unusual shapes and orbits due to gravitational interactions and atmospheric drag. These factors make it difficult to distinguish between artificial objects and anomalies that might appear mysterious to the untrained observer. However, some independent researchers argue that the Black Knight's orbital pattern does not match that of typical space debris. Unlike most space junk, which gradually degrades or falls back into Earth's atmosphere, the Black Knight appears to have a stable, decades-long trajectory with no signs of decaying orbit. This unusual behavior has led some to believe it might be an actively controlled object. A persistent legend, despite logical explanations, the legend of the Black Knight refuses to fade. Conspiracy theorists argue that governments are covering up its true nature to prevent panic or to conceal their own interactions with extraterrestrial intelligence. Some believe the Black Knight is an observation device, while others speculate it might even be a remnant of an ancient alien civilization that visited Earth thousands of years ago. One theory suggests that the Black Knight could be a probe left behind by an advanced extraterrestrial race, monitoring humanity's progress and technological advancements. Proponents of this idea argue that ancient civilizations, such as the Egyptians and the Mayans, may have even had knowledge of this satellite and incorporated it into their mythologies. Another theory suggests that the Black Knight is part of an interstellar communication network designed to relay messages between distant civilizations. Some researchers believe that it could be transmitting signals that we have yet to decode, potentially holding valuable information about the nature of extraterrestrial intelligence. Ongoing investigations and new theories. Recent developments in space exploration and satellite tracking technology have allowed researchers to monitor Earth's orbit more closely than ever before. Advanced telescopes, AI-driven space debris tracking systems, and private space missions have provided clearer insights into what is truly out there. While mainstream science largely dismisses the Black Knight as a combination of misidentified space debris and conspiracy theories, some independent researchers continue to examine anomalies in space that have yet to be explained. Could there be an undiscovered object that has managed to elude modern detection methods? Some believe that if the Black Knight is real, it might be using advanced cloaking or stealth technology that prevents conventional instruments from picking it up. The future of the Black Knight. Investigation. With the rapid advancement of space exploration technology, private space companies, and deep space observation tools, the mystery of the Black Knight may finally be solved in the coming decades. Future deep space missions and satellite tracking projects could reveal more concrete evidence about the nature of this enigmatic object, if it exists at all. Whether the Black Knight turns out to be an alien relic, a lost artifact of human history, or a simple misunderstanding, its story continues to inspire curiosity and fuel the imagination of those who look up at the night sky and wonder,